Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Tonight, it'll be the Utah Jazz going up against the Los Angeles Clippers. I'm Kevin Harlan with Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg. On the sideline, David Aldridge. At this early stage of the season, Coach, what did you put the most importance on?
Well, just figuring out team chemistry is big at this point. You have to determine which players work best together. Then you can start finalizing rotations.
Now here's Rivers. 6 to shoot. Here's Polynice. It's hauled in by Brown. Malone finds Stockton. Malone outside. Edwards looking it over. Malone with the screen. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Slick move. Coming off the pick and going straight to the hoop.
Utah shooting their first free throw of the evening.
At the line for Utah, Edwards. One shot.
One shot.
Free throw good, Edwards. Here's Rivers. Last game out, he had 14. Pass to Harper. Here's Manning. Harper with a screen on Malone. Now here's Rivers. Shot clock at 6. Polynice. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Great use of the bounce pass. Tremendous execution.
On the wing, Stockton. He's guarded by Rivers. Charity stripe shot. Utah gets it back. Stockton against Rivers. Malone sets the pick for Stockton. With the drive, here's Brown. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. Here's Polynice. It's hauled in by Brown. Last outing for Utah, it was a loss to the Seattle Supersonics.
You know, somehow they kept the game close, but they still made a lot of mistakes, and we heard about it from the coaching staff afterwards.
But some of the fault lies with them, too. I don't think they went in with the best game plan. And then they never made the right adjustments.
Now, here is Smith. A 17-point game for him in the win against Denver.
And he was also terrific defensively, with 4 blocks on the game, which was a huge lift defensively for them.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Grant, he's checked in for the Clippers.
One shot.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Malone, left side. Outside, Malone. Malone sets the pick for Edwards. Back to Malone. And he makes that one.
This is who Malone is, a confident scorer who knows when to rise and fire.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Pass to Manning.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Back to Grant. Over Stockton. No good from Grant. And so Stockton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team. And here's Malone. Polynice with the rebound.
And the defense was ready for that. They know he's a threat at the rim and swarmed him on that layup.
Pass to Smith. Smith with a screen on Malone. Here's Grant. Here's Polynice. It's not going to go for him. Malone kicks to Stockton. Now here's Malone. The Jazz working the ball around now, so they take the lead.
Especially down low, the incredible scoring mailman, Karl Malone, does his work.
Pass to Rivers. Here's Manning. Steps back and fires. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Great job at Manning measuring the mid-range J, proving he has the touch from there.
Rivers against Malone. Pass to Stockton. Shoots over Grant. Polynice with the rebound.
Well, we've seen him make this shot often with no defensive coverage. He's got to be kicking himself he didn't make that one.
And so a tie game here as we end this low-scoring first quarter. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from the Jazz so far, what's your take?
Hey, when guys make plays for each other, the game is real simple and easy. The offense becomes more dynamic and versatile.
The ball movement led to defensive breakdowns a number of times. There are very few players who can slow a scorer of his caliber down.
Outside Harper. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Graceful move by Harper inside against the contact, just adjusting himself around the coverage.
Malone, a screen on Harper. To the wing right side. Here's Murdoch. He's covered by Grant. Here's Malone. Rebound by the Clippers. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Brown finds Grant. Inside, here's Edwards. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Bailey passes to Murdoch. There's the screen, down low, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Dropping that hammer down, Bailey holds nothing back on that punch.
And the Clippers call time here. Mike, do you get a sense that there may be a changing of the guard going on in the Western Conference?
Well, the Lakers are coming off their 8th finals in 10 years. But between the Suns, Rockets, Blazers, Spurs, Jazz, it does feel like the Lakers are passing the torch.
It is interesting to see a change like this. Lakers have been good for so long, but clearly there's got to be a time limit on this, right? I mean, that kind of length of success is incredible.
Isn't that what draft picks and free agency is all about? You're supposed to catch the leaders up on top and try to replace them?
You're right, and that's what these teams have done. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Grant surveying the D, fires at the elbow. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Grant's got the game tied up here for the Clippers. Here's Murdoch. He's covered by Grant. Outside, Malone. Lock at 6. He's with the rebound. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Their execution on offense was terrific. They found their rhythm and continued to ride that momentum.
I just loved how relentless and aggressive they were. Looked to score as much as they could.
Now here's Malone. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Seattle. Pass to Murdoch. And here's Malone. Second chance shot, and that's good for 2. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played, Grant finds Brown. And here is Grant. Back to Brown. Puts up a deep 3. A rebound by Malone. Malone's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Count that one. Malone's got 4 this quarter.
Such a talented shooting guard. I love whenever Malone looks to score inside, too.
Here's Manning. No good that time. Malone with some nice D. To the middle. The rebound by Grant.
Getting a little ahead of himself there. Wanted to put on a show and ended up with a blooper.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. The 19-foot shot. Malone gets the bucket. Malone's got the lead up to 4 now for Utah.
So sweet a release on Malone's jumper there. A flick of the wrist is all it is.
Grant outside. To the inside. Here's Manning. Good on the 13-footer. Manning's got his second bucket. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Jazz lead by 2. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Utah leading. Stockton outside. Pass to Malone. From down in the low post, it goes. And that's now 6 points for Karl Malone. Rivers with it. Still yet to score. Smith outside. Just 5 to shoot. Manning the pass to Smith for 3. Jazz leading by 4. Stockton outside. Malone in the high post. Stockton against Rivers. The screen from Brown. Stockton the bounce pass. And it's Brown missing. Clippers trail by 4. Pass to Rivers. And stolen by Stockton. To the paint.
That was an easy call on that shot.
Refs will call that one 10 out of 10 times.
Utah shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Brown, 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. Clippers trail by 5. And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
Hopefully, Coach has some ideas on how to get this offense on track.
I'm sure he's got something to draw up for them, probably focusing on getting them easy shots.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Pass to Manning. Clippers moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Puts up a deep three. They grab their own miss. Stockton against Rivers. Back to Smith. Pass to Manning. They set the screen. Here's Polynice. He's covered by Brown. Utah leading by 5. Here is Stockton. Now here's Malone. Over Manning. And there's Karl Malone on the assist by Stockton. Malone's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Poetry in motion. Malone is just automatic from the mid-range area.
They need to find a high percentage shot, Clark, to regain some of that confidence.
I think they've gone too long without seeing one go down, and that begins to mess with your psyche.
Now here's Harper. Here's Polynice. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Rivers against Stockton. Pass to Malone.
Some real toughness from Malone on that play. Enduring the foul and still putting up a shot.
The Jazz shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
At the line for 2, Karl Malone.
That free throw missing.
As the youngest of 9 children, Malone had to be strong growing up. And that physicality is clearly translated to the basketball court.
And the Jazz making a change here. Bailey's checked in. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Smith on the wing. He's covered by Malone. Out to Smith. Pass to Copeland. The high post shot. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Copeland's got his second bucket of the game to go. Grant against Stockton. On the wing, Malone. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Stockton's got 3 assists now in this one.
Stockton loves finding the open teammate. Does it again here.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Signal in, Jazz fans. It's your Utah Jazz anthem.
Brown, he's checked in for Los Angeles. To the middle. It's good, and the Jazz lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Grant.
Assertive move. You can tell this game's heating up.
Pass to Eaton. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Clippers ball.
Clippers trail by 5. Brown outside. Screen by Smith. Grant kicks to Brown. 5 on the clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Off the mark and a bad shot there. Jazz leading by 5. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Murdoch. He has yet to score. Utah needs to get off a shot here. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Utah out in front. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 5-point game. Brown the pass to Copeland. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Attitude is everything on the floor. You can tell he stays in a good mindset, looking for every chance he can get to make an impact on the play.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Copeland. And so he hits both. Jazz leading by 3. Here's Murdoch. Malone, a screen on Grant. Takes it inside, and it's Murdoch missing. And here is Los Angeles now. Releases. Copeland. Pass to Edwards. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Ripped away. Here's Bailey. He's covered by Grant. And it's in there. And the Jazz lead by 5.
In the paint, it's hard to stop Bailey. His shots are right there waiting for him.
Brown kicks to Grant. That's tipped. Benoit. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Tell you what, if they're going to try to get back and even the score in this one, playing soft defense like that is not the recipe.
Oh, I agree. Yeah, there was a serious lack of rim protection on that play for sure.
And for a coach, there's nothing more maddening than allowing wide open looks at the rim.
The Clippers call time. Malone's check in for the Jazz. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The head coach of the Clippers had some harsh words for his team during the break. He begged them, don't give up. He told his guys one possession at a time. Let's go out there and do what we talked about. That's how we get back into this one. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Here's Manning. Buries it down low.
The length of Manning really helps him out inside. That's how he's able to beat that defensive coverage.
Here's Murdoch. Pass to Malone. 14 feet away. It's rebounded by Manning. Now Grant to the left side wing. Here's Manning. It's deflected.
At 7'4", Eaton can just devour shots. Try to go up anywhere near him, and this is what can happen.
The effort rewarded that time on the fast break with an easy look.
That's what it's all about, staying in front of the defense so you have the basket all to yourself.
The Clippers call time. Clippers trail by 7. Outside Harper. And he can't bank that one in. Jazz have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Down low. Here's Malone. Another shot. He lays it in. Malone's got the lead up to 9 now for the Jazz.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You got to make sure that you're stationary and set when you're going to set a screen. Any kind of movement typically will draw the whistle.
Yeah, he made things easy for the ref right there. Clear offensive foul on the pick.
Now, here's Stockton. On the jam by Karl Malone.
Hey, the game plan is real easy, folks. Get it to Malone and let the mailman deliver.
Harper against Malone. And it's blocked by Brown. They recover it. Smith with a screen on Stockton. Here's Rivers. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Nice anticipation off the pick from Rivers. Leads to a basket for him.
Shooting for LA. Doc Rivers. One shot.
A free throw drops for Rivers.
A ferocious point guard. The edge Rivers plays with on both ends is why his teammates like playing with him.
The Jazz call timeout. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Malone dishes to Stockton. Poked away. Here's Manning. A floater. Here's Polynice. No good with the layup. And the clock is on their side right now.
Yeah, I think it's all about using as much time as possible at this point.
Now here's Malone. The Jazz with another miss. Now Harper. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Inside.
The son of an NBA player, Danny Manning, even as a rookie, he's always played like a vet. Poised.
At the line for the Clippers, Danny Manning. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7.
Manning has a lot of attributes you like. He's really just an all-around solid big guy and does a really good job knocking down shots, too.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point. Look, I don't like to be premature about this, but this thing is done, over, cooked.
Well, it's our job to be honest, and come on, no way they're coming back.
So we we see the Jazz get the win here. And this one, Coach Fratello, was hard-fought and competitive right to the final seconds, which made it a thriller.
The type of game these fans love to see, especially when their team comes out on top.
And they're going to leave happy from here tonight. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And so for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan alongside our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. So long and good night, everyone.